Hey water signs, welcome back to the Herb Lady. I hope this video finds you guys well as can be with all these changing times taking places here. Alright you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and do the water signs reading like the description says. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for January 2021. Okay? Um, I'm pretty much doing kind of like a collective reading type of deal. I'm gonna do three separate mini readings for you guys simply for, the sake of time and the fact that I still have to finish 10, 10, 10. Why can't I think of the reading I gotta do? 10 year ahead spreads. So I got 10 more signs that I have to do, and I'm gonna be getting that done tonight. So alright, you guys. So during the pre-shuffle, like was able to find, I was able to get songs for all three signs. I kind of already pre-shuffled the cards, but I'm gonna just give it one more go, and we're gonna go ahead and get started with Cancer. Okay. Alright. So for Cancer, you guys got Reala by Toki Monster. I know, not everybody is like big R&B, but Toki Monster, I think she's like a Japanese artist, but who was on that track with her? Rilla was like at some point early 2020, I believe between like January and March was pretty much probably like the only song that I played. I love that song. I'm trying to think because if it's like right there, and for some reason, like when it gets put on the spot, I can't think of the lyrics, but it'll come to me. It'll come to me. Some of you guys may already know the song. You guys got two elements here for the month of January. The first one is endurance. Rock, it's the earth element. So some of you guys could be dealing with the earth sign, or you could, like a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and you could be in a place where you're being asked to endure that relationship. You're being asked to endure the emotions that it's brought, because from what I can see is with endurance, this is a tree whose roots have been hollowed out. You see the roots rest on top of rocks, so it really doesn't have much soil to plant itself in where the roots can, safely spread and grow. But this tree still thrives, it still grows, it's still very, very green, vivid, and vibrant. The soil base is odd, it's peculiar, and the roots are exposed, yet the tree still thrives. And as you can see, all of the cosmos are behind this tree. So what I can see here is that, what I can see, obviously, you guys have celestial guidance that's taking place for you. You're very celestially guided. Your spirit guides are looking out for you. They're looking out for this relationship. And I feel like this relationship, because at the root and at the core of it, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable because your roots are exposed. That means there is a lot more vulnerability than what you are comfortable with, Cancer. Because the roots are exposed, you're having to really like you're having to really make some adjustments here, and you're having to really endure here because I could tell, even with looking at these roots, although they're exposed, they look healthy, and they're still growing. And your person could be your rock, or you could be their rock. It could be vice versa. You could possibly have some earth energy going on in your chart as well. And also, you guys have the energy of companionship, animals. So you guys could be very hugely into animals, very big on animals. You could have a pet that is your companion right now. So, well, So yeah, your pet could be your companion. So for some of you guys out there that are single right now, and this is card 20 and 21. So to me, 2021, that means, 2021, that's the year that we're in right now. These could be the themes of love for you coming up in 2021. There's endurance taking place, your roots are exposed, you're kind of stripped bare to the bone. You're having to be vulnerable more than what you are comfortable with, more than what you are used to, but you have this loyal companion with you, this animal animal or animals who are loyal, and they're here with you. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the romance angel card has to say. One card for Cancer. All right. Yeah, so you guys have codependency here, and it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So, some of your discomfort may be caught up, some of that discomfort and endurance may be caught up in the fact that you guys are coming out of codependent behaviors. I feel like this is a release of codependent behaviors that's taking place, behaviors that you never even knew that you had. And even like looking at the expression on her face, she looking like, what the fuck? I didn't even, huh? Like, she has the expression on her face like, huh? Like, how does that apply to me? But it really does. There's some level of truth to it for this woman here. Yeah, what I'm feeling like for you guys is either you're in a codependent relationship or you're coming out of your own codependent habits. This is kind of the theme that's taking place for 2021. You are in a place where you don't want to be dependent upon anybody in a toxic way for anything. I feel like Cancer, very strongly, you guys just don't even want to be dependent on people, period. But Cancer, you guys have to understand that, we are all interconnected and we all need one another at some point. And you can only isolate, and I'm not going to say isolate, that's probably not the right word, but you can only stay in a state of refusal. I'm going to just say refusal because I don't know how that applies for anybody, but refusal, you can only stay in that state for so long before you put yourself in a place of isolation. Okay, it's always great to take that time out, to take as much time as you need, but allow the people around you who want to support you, Cancer. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards for Cancer and their significant other, which I'm feeling like if there is one, they probably won't matter too much after a while, because this is all Cancer energy right here. Like, you guys are definitely in your ascension process right now. This is the high priestess and perception. So you guys, your intuition is on point right now. You guys are not missing a beat with anything that's taking place. And you got the mother of the seas here. And Cancer, your energy is that of the mother. This is you. This is Cancer. Queen of Cups here. So you guys are definitely like ascending into your high priestess energy here. And you're really vanquishing out codependent ways. You're vanquishing out, codependent people. You're getting rid of that. You don't want that energy no more, because you feel like that energy puts you in a position to where you had to endure on some shit that you really would have rather not had to do. And now that you're at that place where you don't want to repeat that cycle no more, your intuition is so high and on point, certain things are just falling away. You're going to watch certain things in your life really fall away from you, certain habits fall away from you, but you're going to have to endure through it. You're going to have to Allow yourself to be open and vulnerable through it, because your roots are exposed. Your roots are exposed. And I don't feel like that's a bad thing in this case right now. I don't feel like it's bad for your roots to be exposed right now, because like it shows in the card, this tree, despite its roots being exposed, is still thriving. And all of the celestial activity that is behind the tree and the stars. You know, the stars to me literally represent the heavens. The stars are the heavens and all the celestial beings that are behind us. And look at all the celestial beings you have behind you, Cancer. So you guys are being divinely guided. You're stepping into your high priestess energy, and you're really getting rid of a lot of that codependent energy that you were holding on to in the past, probably consciously or subconsciously. And I would recommend going to listen to that song, Toki Monster Rilla. And even in that song, it talked about, I believe it talked about more of like a friends with benefits type of situation. And you guys literally probably could be in a place where you have backed out of that. And, you know, you backed out of that and you are moving into yourself quite solidly. And for any of you that have pets, you know, let your pets be around you, because your pets are probably going to give you divinely guided messages, or you're going to observe something in your pet, or your pet is going to just bring you an immense amount of comfort through this process. And even like, because I hadn't officially started shuffling for Scorpio yet, so I really feel like this applies to you guys. Time, just give it time, give yourself time. You know, what you are undergoing, anytime you are in a process of migrating into high priestess energy, it takes time. You're going to have to let spirit work with you on their time, not on yours. It's not about your time. It's not about what you feel needs to happen when you feel needs to happen. It's about what spirit deems appropriate to happen for you. Okay? Just give it time, and you're gonna see some really great and awesome shit happen for you, Cancer. You guys are already on point with your intuition. Trust that. Keep trusting that. All right. So for Scorpio, I need a drink of water. What the hell is going on, Scorpio? Y'all not dry, are you? You're not having some issues with dryness? Your relationship hopefully is not in a place where it's drying up. So for Scorpio, during the pre-shuffle, I got Come Down by Bush. It's an old alternative rock song, and there was a line in the song that said, "I don't want to come back down from this cloud." And then he said, "Love and hate get it wrong. She cuts me back down to size." So, you guys could possibly be in a relationship or dealing with a significant other who is continuously cutting you back down to size, or you have to continuously cut them back down to size and remind them, you know, when their ego is getting the best of them. And really, I feel like that is not a job for anybody except self. You know, that can get exhausting really quick. And you guys also have 2 cards. So you guys have a lot going on, like Cancer, and you guys have some fiery ass energy. No wonder why I feel dry. What's going on between you and your partner here is extremely hot. It's heated. There is a lot of heat that's taking place here, Scorpio. So you guys have card number 9, power, volcanoes. And I feel like this is your energy, Scorpio. You guys are the phoenix fucking rising up out of the ashes. Look at how she is being born out of that lava. Like, she is ascending up out of it. You guys have had to grow and ascend and come up out of some shit that otherwise would have burnt people alive. And for that, you guys are powerful. You have a lot of power that's radiating from you. That power is so damn high, so damn visibly, vibrationally felt, that, you know, it burns anybody who ain't right, who tries to come into contact with you that's not right. And the fact that this is card 9, it shows me that this is the very end of a cycle for you, Scorpio. This is the very end of it. And you guys are kind of like coming up out of this. You're being born out of flames, if that makes sense. You're being born out of the I don't know why copper, she reminds me of copper. So maybe some of you guys might need to get some copper and hold on to some copper that would help with any processes that you may be having in terms of, because with all this fire energy, easily there can be room for anger. I feel like there could probably be a lot of emotions that's taking place here, like a whole lot of emotions that's taking place, and there is a lot of sparks that's going off. Your spirit guides are even feeling it. Your spirit guides, they are hanging out in your atmosphere. You see those little sparkling lights there? Those are her spirit guides right there. They're trying to, you know, hang with you, but your anger is, you know, and this may apply to some of a few of you. Your anger is burning out the atmosphere, you know, but also you're being born, you're being forged out of what is an impossible environment. You are being forged out of it. But you got to be careful to not let yourself be angry about it, because literally this is not something to be angry about. You guys have obtained the victory. This is the victory for you guys. You're at the finish line. The victory is there for you, Scorpio. And the next card here is the Sun. I feel like this might be your partner. They have the Sun card, which is light. You know, you see that big ass ball of lava, you know, otherwise, which could be the sun just disintegrating onto the earth. I feel like this could probably be you and your partner, because definitely here her being forged out of, you know, this lava here. She's being forged from it. And at the same time here, the lava, the sun hits the earth and it melts down the earth. It cuts the earth. It doesn't melt down the earth so badly, but the sun and the earth collide. So I feel like, you know, if it's not, you could probably have a lot of fire energy, or your partner has a lot of fire energy and you have a lot of earth energy, and those energies are what's melding together. And the stars, you know, they're just in the background watching. This couple here is just watching. They're watching the emergence. And I also feel like there's a lot of sexual energy here, Scorpio, just probably like a lot of repressed sexual energy. But even, you know, like I said, I don't want to come back down from this cloud, and she cut me back down to size every time. So Scorpio, I feel like if you or your partner, it's either you or your partner who has been dealing with this extremely powerful fiery energy, you really do have to temper that. You're going to have to temper that energy so that you don't let that energy run out of control with you, okay? So let's go ahead and pull a romance angel card here and see what's going on. I'll take it. Yeah, so this card says make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, Scorpio. If you guys want to make this work, if you don't want to be in a place of anger, if you want out, make the effort. You're going to have to put some work in. Like, regardless of what you want from it, you have to make the effort. And being in love is all about making the effort. If you are angry with your partner, nobody can tell you to when and where and how to forgive except you. But if you are angry and you truly want to overcome the anger with your partner, and you truly want to let go, and you truly want to make it work, you have to make the effort to forgive. And also what I could be getting is that you could be angry because you have been expecting your partner to make the effort, and they just, you know, either they have and it's not what you want, it's what you thought you wanted, but it's not. Or they're just not making the effort, and you're angry as a result of no effort, no real effort being made. Okay? So let's go ahead and pull a card for you and your partner and see what's really going on here. Because you guys got a lot of fire energy taking place here. It's just, there's so much passionate energy, but there's also a lot of anger. There's so much passion, yet there's so much anger at the same time. Like, I sense that it's a lot of anger. You're in an extreme, and this is remember, because lava is a combination of fire and earth. So what could be happening is, you could be seeing a combination of, if you have a lot of fire and earth placements, or like I said, if you have a lot of fire placements, your partner has a lot of earth placements, you guys could be coming together, and what you guys created together is what the new version of you is being birthed out of, or what you are closing the process with. Or if this is an internal transformation that's asking for more effort from you, your fire and earth placements could be coming together to be a catalyst in order to rebirth you, Scorpio. Because remember, that's what we do. You know, as Scorpios, we tear down our own egos constantly and then reevaluate, reassess, and rebuild. We constantly do that. And you guys could be in the process of doing that right now. Alright. Yeah, so you guys have the Queen of Swords here. Definitely that Gemini energy, and you have the World. So you guys are at the end of a cycle here for sure. This is the end of a cycle. You guys have to make the effort in order to let this cycle end without it leaving that bitter taste of anger in your mouth. And you have to make an enlightened approach to be able to close this cycle off with love. So this is going to have to be done out of love, really from a place of your third eye and crown chakra. You're going to have to open your throat chakra and really communicate, because this is Gemini energy. You know, you can write it out, talk it out. Either way, you got to communicate. Communication is very vital here in order for you to close this cycle of anger. I feel like this really is more healing and release work for you, Scorpio. You guys, this is an opportunity right here. You got a very small window of opportunity at the very end here to be able to cut out some things before they solidify, before the lava cools off and turns into rock. It's still meldable, it's still pliable, you can still move around with it a little bit. So you have some time to purify and really super, kind of burn it to super hot point to burn off those impurities before that lava, solidifies, and so that you don't get stuck through a whole nother cycle carrying these same emotions. So what I really do feel like is a lot of forgiveness has to take place, Scorpio. You guys are in a place where you gotta forgive, you gotta cut off some things, you gotta cut off, and I really feel like when I say cut off some things, cut off things in relation to yourself. Forgive yourself. Let go of those parts of yourself that have enabled you to get to a point where you are angry, or get to a point where you're going through constant changes. So you gotta really internally take a look at self, Scorpio, because you guys are burning real hot here. And what I am afraid of is, with us, when we reach kind of like a black point with our temperature and we just black out, I don't want that for none of you guys. So really assess yourself. Assess what parts of yourself need to be let go. Assess what parts of yourself need to be forgiven. Assess what parts of yourself have put you in a position where you are feeling angry, because even with our significant other, even if they've done all types of stupid shit to piss us off, ultimately at the end of the day, who's the one that allowed it to go on? You are. All right. So moving forward to Pisces. And that's why my throat's dry as hell, because fucking Scorpio's burning up all the water in the atmosphere here. Oh my God. I feel like I inhaled a Okay, so Pisces, we're going to go ahead and get into Pisces here. Pull an elements card for Pisces for January of 2021. Okay. All right, so you guys got change. Your element is wind. This is air element. And I think who got the air element? Taurus got air element. So with air, we have to understand that air is able to travel. Air is able to travel through the present, the past, and the future. So air can transcend all three. And with change coming, it looks like you guys are going to have to stay very dynamic in your nature in order to transcend. Because as you can see through, let me see what she, literally, that's crazy. Because through her own hair, she is creating an entirely different world for herself. Like the whole world, it seems like the whole world is within her while at the same time being outside of her. She truly does create her world. She truly does create the change in her world. And the crow is right there off the side just watching. It's like you guys could possibly have a crow as a spirit animal, but the crow is wisdom. The crow has seen it all. The crow is Saturn. The crow has, been through it all. The crow understands. So, and also for you guys, the pre-shuffle, your song was Al Green, I'm so in love with you. You're all I need. That was the line of that song that stood out the most to me. So, your significant other or you could be in the energy where you're in love. You're all I need. And Pisces, with you having changed, some major changes could be coming, a major shift could be taking place that's going to change some things around, and you guys are going to have to be open and ready for that. So we're going to go ahead and pull a romance angel card for Pisces and their significant other. Okay. All right, you guys got honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So either you or your partner could be going into a honeymoon phase or a honeymoon state where you may see things picking up, things getting better after, you guys could have been in a state where things may have been difficult for a while. And I think Capricorn got that, where they're coming out of a state in their relationship, or they're exiting a relationship where that's left them feeling hollowed out. But for you guys, unlike Capricorn, I feel like you're going to stay with this partner and you guys are really going to go into a honeymoon state. Or for you, Pisces, if this is just you, you're literally going to be going on a holiday. You're going to be able to travel. There's some travel that's taking place, because even in this change card, she literally has all these different places in the world at her fingertips. So I feel like some huge travel is gonna be coming into place for you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's see if we're gonna pull 2 tarot cards for Pisces and their lover. Pisces and their lover. One more card, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Okay, yeah, for sure. This is the Knight of Cups here. So this is like this is you guys' energy all over this. Like, her heart is having a whole outpour of emotion, feeling, and abundance. Like, there's so much emotion, there's so much Even in this though, emotion moves. There's so much movement taking place. There's change taking place. There's motion in all of your cards here, Pisces. So obviously I really do feel strongly that you may be traveling. January may present some opportunities for you guys to travel here. And because literally for this card, it initially came out in reverse. This is the Ten of Pentacles. But, you know, when I think about it, you guys may travel as a result of something not coming to fruition, and it may end up being the best change that took place in your life. Like, literally, it may have been a change that brought you to a state of bliss, literally, and brought new love. Or if you guys are in a connection, what I can see is that with you guys going into this honeymoon state, love is being brought back into the relationship. Love is coming back in. Love is flowing abundantly. There is actual feeling and emotion flowing from the heart for Pisces and their significant other. And it, you know, this initial, like if your partner might be a Mercury and Virgo, but this initial feeling of not feeling fulfilled, or feeling like I have my person but I don't have my person, that energy your partner will be coming out of. They feel like they'll be getting you back. Like, it seems like your partner may have been missing you, and they've just been waiting for that change to take place so that they can have you back. And I feel like with that being said, you guys are that's going to happen. Like, the tables will be able to turn for the relationship, and you guys are going to go into a much more peaceful honeymoon bliss type setting, okay? And at the bottom of the deck for all three water signs is, it is safe for you to love. It's safe for you to love. Get the fuck off your high horse. I call this the high horse card. All three of y'all, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, all of you need to get off your high horse. Literally get off of your high horse and realize that it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And the highest energy of all is love. Open your heart to give love and to receive love back. You are the creator of your reality, and your reality is limitless. And if you fill your reality with love, it'll be full of limitless amounts of love. You guys, it's completely safe for you to love, whether it be in Cancer's case, you're loving yourself, you're loving this newfound intuition, you're loving your loyal pet and companion who's been at your side, you're loving the release process of this codependency. In Scorpio's case, you're releasing the anger. You're no longer burning up all the air in the atmosphere with your anger, and you're learning how to love yourself as well. You're learning how to make the effort to show more love towards yourself and towards your partner if you choose to keep dealing with them. And with Pisces, learning how to show more love in the relationship, letting love flow in. You guys, come on. You guys are water signs. You guys know more better than anybody else. Your intuition is on point with this, okay? It's safe. It's safe for you to love, no matter how that love looks for you. It is safe. All right, you guys, I hope this was your reading for January 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Ashe.